Elden Ring Nightreign has a variety of characters to choose from, but there's that one character that, upon queuing up with, for whatever reason, is an automatic loss for your game. If you couldn't tell already by the thumbnail, it's Iron Eye. Now, Wilder has some justification when absolutely violating Iron Eye in some of my skits. Now, before you guys start typing mean stuff in the comments like, what do you mean, he's an S tier character, blah blah blah, and of course he is, but as you can already imagine, Iron Eye has a culture of being some of the worst players you have ever seen. Before we get into the kit and caboodle of this, my judgment is solely based off of queuing up with randoms. This happens with randoms. Iron Eye is considered to be one of the easiest to moderate Nightfarers in the fray, boasting high in DPS and has easy control with his bow. The problem is that to really use his potential, you gotta know the character well. I mean, that applies with all of them, but yeah. You gotta know how to distance yourself, how to maintain that DPS, and not just pause in the middle of the fight. And, well, what's your point, you may ask? Well, many people I've seen, and including me, just feel like the random Iron Eyes we queue up straight up don't know how to play the game. I shit you not, it's like one of these characters, maybe like aside from Duchess, that if you queue up with, they're either amazing or straight up dog water, no in between. Dude, the amount of times I've seen an Iron Knight just completely miss their ultimate onto nothingness when fighting a boss just boggles my mind. Despite the attack having a huge AoE effect. And again, if you're a good Iron Knight, don't worry, I ain't shooting spitballs at Iron Knight mains in general. It's just that Iron Knight, for whatever reason, has the highest probability of being controlled by bad to intermediate players when randomly queuing up with them. It's insane. They always die real quick, being in the middle of the fight when you're supposed to distance yourself. Notably also being the biggest loot goblins, which is the biggest cardinal sin you could commit in team-based games. I see them hoes keep legendary greatswords that us wilders would die to have. But anyway, if you're an Iron Eye main, no hard feelings, just wanted to talk about my experiences with, random Iron Eyes that I queue up with, so that's about it. Also, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe because we got a huge animation coming up for next week with being the second succession to the Nightfarer feud series. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. A million thanks to my members. Huge shout out to them. See ya.